February 19th, 1945. The first of 50,000 U.S. Marines scramble ashore on a tiny pork-chop-shaped volcanic island 670 miles south of Tokyo. A pall of smoke envelops the island.
Well, breaking news which is just reaching us here at the Sky News Centre. We're hearing that Geoff Metzger, who's the managing director of the History Channel, is to stand down. Now, he's a dedicated Liverpool football fan, a fanatical rower, and after 12 glorious years at the History Channel, he's going to pursue further interests. Well, our man in the field has been digging to find out the truth behind this story.
Yes, that's right. Geoff Metzger sensationally today told the History Channel staff in London that he'd had enough and wanted to get the hell out of here. No one thought that more than one worldwide dictator was going to step down last week. In fact, parallels have been drawn between Geoff Metzger and Fidel Castro, but it's his staff, Britain's finest, who are the ones we should feel sorry for.
So how has Geoff's departure gone down with the History Channel staff?
Well, as you can imagine, the troops in the front line were initially shocked, but now many have come to grips with the situation. Food shortages were always going to be inevitable, but as I found out, every cumulus nimbus has a silver lining.
It's a sad day to see Geoff go, but we have to take positives from these, and there is savings to the P&L, the bottom line. Firstly, through his salary, and then secondly, through the biscuit fund. We're certainly going to miss the biscuits, but there is savings to the bottom line, and as you can see by the graph behind me, the profits of the History Channel are on the up. So good news, but it is a sad day and we will miss you, Geoff.
So it's not all bad news then. What about other members of staff?
Yes, there have been all sorts of emotions. Some have been clearly more upset than others.
He's actually really been quite influential in my life because you kind of think you're big and grown up when you're 22 and actually you're not. So I've pretty much grown up with him, and he's really had an influence on who I am and who I've turned out to be. So I'm really going to miss working with him. It's a real shame to see him go. And if you haven't bought a leaving card for Geoff yet, I have a fine selection in my office, all handcrafted and all at reasonable prices.
Do you think there'll be any trouble finding someone else to fill his shoes?
Well, I spoke to one person who thought he was up for the job.
I've been here almost 6 years, and I've learned some amazing things from Geoff. Like meetings don't need to start on time nor finish on time. Like you can have over 1,000 PowerPoint slides in a presentation. Wonderful, exciting things. But he's been a fantastic boss, someone I've hugely enjoyed working with. An enormous inspiration to both me and to the company. Someone who's going to be very hard to replace, but we're going to carry on the amazing achievements. Yeah, no, I want the business cards in gold. Yeah, no, and if the engraver is here, tell him it's Melman, not Metzger. And the coffee machine, it needs to be bigger and plumbed in. Get on with it.
Well, obviously some people are happier than others. Do we know what Geoff's going to do with all this spare time he has on his hands now?
Well, while digging for the truth, some lost evidence was recently uncovered. Apparently, it was a well-kept secret that Geoff liked to dress up in women's clothes and visit English heritage sites.
In fact, last year, I came to work dressed as a woman, for instance. In fact, that day changed my life. I still feel the silky texture of women's underwear satisfies the needs of my soft, sensitive skin.
Well, actually, we've just heard some exclusive footage that reveals what he really plans to do with his spare time. Unconfirmed reports suggest that he plans to become a transvestite 24/7 and has his sights focused on becoming the first transvestite to win the women's coxless pairs at the Henley Royal Regatta.
Well, that does sound ambitious. And apparently, in response to his departure, a charity single is going to be released. Apparently, the proceeds are going to the GMRTF, that's otherwise known as the Geoff Metzger Rich Tea Foundation. And that's going to be released next week. Can you tell us anything else about that?
Yes, a formal statement has just been released by the History Channel, and it goes something like this.
When you walk through a storm,
Hold your head
high.
be afraid of the dark.
Oh, Geoff, you've taught me many things over the years, most of them completely random, but I shall miss you.
Geoff, I'm afraid I've declined to sing a line from You'll Never Walk Alone. You of all people will know that it's from Carousel, and it's a song about misery, regret and loneliness. I will already miss our life-affirming conversations and your sagacity. Good luck.
As one of the early members of the channel team, it's been a great 10 years working with you. Thanks for all your inspiration and advice, and whatever comes next, I hope it's good.
Hi Geoff, thanks for all the mentoring. Let's keep those great nights at Anfield a date.
Walk on through the rain.
I'm hoping you've now got your own blackboard with far more interesting things on it than mine. We'll miss you. It won't be the same without you. Thank you for everything.
Lola.
Just wait. Fucking hell.
Hi Geoff, a quick message from Argentina. I was really excited to hear your news. Best of luck with everything in the future, and should you decide to go travelling, I'll house sit your house for as long as you want.
In your heart.
Wait.
And you'll never ever walk alone.
Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never alone. You'll never walk
I can leave now?
Yeah.
I'm good.